Alright, getting the game up. Okay. One full screen PC game. There we are. I don't think I'm going to do the cam today. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to work through the characters one by one. Starting with the defect, I think, and then working. And probably just try to play one playthrough each with them. So if I don't make it out of Act 1, then I'll play again. If I do make it out of Act 1, that'll be that character's attempt. I'll just go from there. 4 elites along the right path? Or I get stuck. So it looks like my options are early elite, or limited number of elites. Okay. Or I could do the wing boots and get the best of both worlds. Actually, don't hate the idea of going left with the wing boots, and then I can either opt into another fight or this elite, and then fire, and then jump. Just to take one less question mark. Booming Conch I don't think is it. Cursed Pearl. If I went left, the Cursed Pearl would be more appealing. But I think I really want to be able to do that right path. So I think it actually is the Booming Conch. Just because I don't... Wing Boots is probably better overall there, but... Off to not so great start. That's going to help us get past the first elite at least. For a start, man, hologram is really good. I'm going to take this compile driver. Take 9, hopefully. Zap. Strike, strike. And then 2 strikes or dual cast wins. Okay. Oh, this bulk up is so good. I think I want the uproar. Here's an interesting question. Let's see. Can we sort them by skills? 2, 3, 4, 5. Still haven't seen this skill. And I haven't seen this, whatever it is. I haven't taken the Fresnel lens in a hot minute. And I kind of like these potions. Let's try it. I sure am just taking a lot of extra damage to the face, aren't I? take another uproar. Ugh. Welp. I would draw both of my uproars together. Okay. I mean, boo. Thank you, Go for the Eyes, for arriving just on time again. Well, I sure did just die. I love it. Death to a gimmick. I don't actually like it. I really hate that the Skulking Colony basically just killed me because I can't bust through his defenses. Okay. Colorless cards. Lead Paperweight I've had go really well. Same with Silver Crucible. I think if I had gone into either Terror Eel or the Group Elite, I would have had a better shot. Another possible 4 Elite Act. Head right, take a bunch of card rewards. Let's take a look at what 3 upgraded cards off the bat does for us. No, Plus is a perfectly respectable card to get right off the bat. It's kind of hard to avoid taking damage in the first couple of fights, isn't it? I like this Charge Battery Plus is probably too good to ignore. White Noise was looking real fine there, though. Null already doing some good work. All 3 of these are good. I'm going to take the Bulk Up Plus, because it's a rare card. Or, not a rare card, it's an uncommon. No, I should save that potion. Okay, we're gonna take you out first. Ouch. So now, let's see. I need more ways to evoke my orbs. My scaling is good. My orb evoking is not. Oop. I don't think barrage is it. Nor do I think is it. Nor do I think it's a second charge battery. Maybe a barrage is it. Because I need more damage cards. Oh no. Okay. Oh, not this again. I don't think any of these really help. Okay. Okay, keeping him weak like this is working nicely for me. What I'm getting out of this is I should take a real capacitor if I see one. I'll take a boost away. Rest into another elite. Or maybe I upgrade something and then go... Well, because of this, I probably don't need to worry about upgrading, right? So I should just rest, in which case I do want to go for another elite. But can I do 2 elites in a row? Let's give it a try. Sure. Perfectly serviceable. Okay. Let's go ahead and knock him into this. All right. Good Terrarial fight. Ice Lance seems good here. I think I don't really have AoE. I might be strong enough to take on the eels or the phantasms. Is that what they're called? The phantasms? But I feel like if I want to actually live, I need to head left. I think I'm going to risk it. So I can do this and this. Just like exactly what I would hope to get on turn 1 to be able to live through that. Okay, this is going well so far, but... I mean, 16 for 1 is still pretty good here. I should probably do that and this. Boom. Okay, I should have had more faith in this deck. It's pretty strong. Especially if I can get shit like that to happen more. Didn't even need to play Boost away. Gunk Up kind of pays off the bulk up quite a bit. Gonna rest and angle towards that last elite. High risk, high reward. What can I say here? If I need to use both of these now, I will. I didn't need to, but I wanted to. Okay. Okay, not bad. That was pretty cool. No pun intended. Wow, okay. $22 plus 8 is 30, plus another 12 is 42. Sure. Almost full block at that. The last 3 potions I've gotten have been explosive and pool. Let's see. Turbo? It's a pretty good turbo. Make that a little more appealing to play. Probably should have healed, but... gold-plated cables are really nice. I kind of need to be doing more damage than I'm doing. Definitely get iteration in play there. Damn it. Did I die? Yeah, I think I did. Fuck. That doesn't feel good at all. Alright, that was 2 attempts with defects. Let's give Ironclad a go. Transform, colorless card, or remove 2. This is by a 4 elite path that I could take. Not a very good act layout otherwise, though. Precarious Shears would be good to remove, like, a strike and defend or something. Maybe, I'm feeling lead paperweight, though. That'll do. And I guess I'll be heading left. With Nibbit, I think my policy is just go hard offensive the first turn and then just expect to lose some HP to him. Got Twin Strike. It's pretty good. 3 strikes and he's dead, or Whirlwind. Easy pick. And Bash Strike. Alright. I only have 1 card that exhausts so far. I actually have plenty of AoE as well. I'll grab Evil Eye, because it's usually a good bet that on Ironclad you're going to find something that it works with, but alright, I think we're strong enough to take on that elite. That's literally like, I just took extra damage for not finishing you off last turn. Kinda sucks. Dominate seems good. Source of strength. And let's see. Verdonis. Ouch. Double ouch. Definitely resting at the next fire. Here we go. And with all this, I think I'll take a bloodletting. Or Calcum is kind of huge here. Like, it's better for me to play nothing and take advantage of that Orichalcum than... Okay. Stampede? Conflagration's probably not bad. Alright, so this is definitely the parasites. Do I think I can survive the parasites, is the question. I think with this I can. Nice. Omni Slice is still in my draw pile. Go ahead and just play that. Nice. I think that was worth it. Should always count on Whirlwind being on the bottom of your deck whenever you really need it. Unrelenting? With Bloodletting, that Rupture actually does something. I think I'm gonna skip. Alright, this elite should be good though. Alright, good turn. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'll take a Shrug It Off. Yeah. Take an upgrade in armaments. Take an upgrade in armaments. Oh. I mean... Good turn one. Perhaps me drinking that Dex potion was a little premature. Wow. Obliterated. Let's see, Brand? I like Brand. Aggression's also not bad. It might be Aggression, actually. Aggression Stampede seems kind of fun. Or maybe just Conflagration? Hmm. Or skip even. It's like the aggression, but it was either aggression or skip, I think. Remove 5 cards, return them upgraded. Probably like Stampede is one of those. Or additional energy after the 3rd turn. Between the flesh and the tooth, Whirlwind's already upgraded, and that's going to be like part of my checkmate condition. I'm going to take the Failed Flesh. I like this path that takes this fire and then goes towards elites. Maybe I go up through this shop. I kind of like that path. Yeah, let's do that. Good first turn. Courtesy of the anchor, really. Colorless potion over speed potion. Orichalcum really is just fantastic here. I'll take a Colossus. It'll help me take less damage, hopefully, over time. Decay for Lost Wisp. It's not a power spam deck. I get 2 shops? Okay. What if I do toolbox here? And then hold off. That lizard tail looks tempting, but sure. Why not? All right. Why do I get these 3 as my plus cards? Maybe headbutts? Sure. That other bloodletting was also pretty tempting. Huh. Bag of Marbles seems really good. So does Gambling Chip. I think I'm going to buy the Gambling Chip. Not a bad Perfected Strike, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would do 18. Eh. So right now it does 40. I can make it do... Let's just use the flex potion here. Howl from Beyond. I don't hate it with Stampede in the deck. Maybe another Shrug. Let's grab this Howl from Beyond Plus. And let's get to upgrading some cards here. Stampede definitely wants to be one cost if it wants to be played. And then I think I should probably... Yeah, I should do this. I get Hunter Killer and then end up taking like 60 damage. Sure would be nice if there were some better effects than just 3 more attack or block. Hello, Hunter Killer. Wow. That turn was designed in a lab to be horrible. Wait, didn't I... Oh, beatdown is a skill. Oops. Probably bloodletting. Thank you, Orichalcum. Okay. Ooh. I'll grab the Molten Fist Plus. I'm seeing so many cards that say plus on them. This sure is just a free rolling boulder that I'm tempted to grab. I'm gonna grab the secret weapon instead. Taking a bit of damage is not a big deal here. Should I just... It's Kaiser Crab? Yeah, I probably should just use this here. I'll grab a Havoc. 1 Havoc. Sure feels like I'm very good at drawing everything except my Whirlwind. I shouldn't have picked that. Of course it's here. I might be dead here. How do I feel about the Intomancer right now? First turn he hits for what? 24? Let's risk it. This is not the Intomancer. Let's use this. That'll do for full blocking this turn. $14 to all of them. Okay. I really need to... First off, Havoc, what are you playing? A little close for comfort. Feel no pain? 1, 2, 3. It's not the best feel no pain ever. I'm gonna grab it just because once in a while it's gonna do something, but... Alright, I don't know if I make it through this fight, but I think if I don't, it was still worth it. Stampede sometimes fucks me over here, but... Dead? Yep. If I had bought that lizard tail in that shop way back when, I wouldn't have been it. Okay. I was strong enough that I think if I had gone into that fight able to survive past that turn, I would have won, though. Let's give Silent a go. Rare cards, scroll boxes, file holster. So there's a... Ooh. It's a very nice path here. And then I get a choice. Guaranteed 2 elites with a fire in between. And I don't see... There's not a guaranteed shop along that path. 1, 2, 3 card rewards. I should probably take more card rewards before finding that elite, so. I mean, this seems just better, no? I'll need to work on some damage along the way, but... a little on the slow side, but that did end it. All right. Bubble, bubble, or haze. I think with Survivor, haze becomes more viable. But so does bubble, bubble. I'm gonna take the haze, but I think bubble bubble is more correct. Oh, here we go. Nimble 2 on Survivor should help a lot, because I want to be playing Survivor when I draw it as much as I can. Not used to doing that little damage to this guy, not gonna lie. Okay. Expose, hand trick. Ooh. Hand trick. Hand trick is an excellent card. Chosen cheese. I think I need to pick up some extra commons here, actually, to safely make it through this elite. Dagger throw goes with what I'm already doing. Deadly poison does as well. Grab the ricochet. Okay, it should be plenty of damage cards now. Nice. Bouncing flask. And let's probably... I'm gonna upgrade haze, but I also want to upgrade snakebite. Probably should have retained hand trick. I need to do this. Mm, 12. He's gonna go down to 19. I can do 18 more damage. God damn it. Well, guess I'll be resting. Bowler hat's not bad. Mirage kind of looking nice here. Sure. Probably just double rest into the elite. Yeah. When you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Okay. Parasites, please? Not parasites. Okay, well. Why didn't quite and save? Why didn't quit and save, you mean? Because it's cheating. Probably gonna. I could see myself dying here. I'm not sure though. I mean, look, I'm not judging you for doing it. I'm just trying not to do that because it's not necessarily training you to be better at the game when you do it. Order. And let's see. Hey, cool. That fight went well. Definitely take the footwork there. Definitely not going to the last elite. I had forgotten that I had the intimidating helmet. I'm so not used to having that relic. Do that first. Strike. Neutralize. Sure. Eh. Hand trick is like the main way I'm seeing to make bouncing flasks good here. Okay. A reflex is probably not bad here. I think it's probably the back flip. I'll take the backflip. Oof. This guy could be what ends me, actually. I'm doing so little damage to it, it's kind of bad. This 9 plus 4 is 13. Is that the best I can do? Oh, this gets the bonus from dexterity as well, so this will actually be 11. Okay. So this is a full block. Just grab that. When will the game fully release? Not for a while. The thing about it is it's only been in early access for a month. So let's do that. And then I can dagger throw, snake bite, boom. So it's probably going to be about a year or so, if I had to guess. Prepared is exactly what this deck needs. We were fucked if we go to that elite. Huh, these guys are not much better. Well, this sucks. I can do defend, strike. Only take one. Okay. Not as bad as I worried that it would be. I love that that's how that interaction works. Playing, it's just when you play a card that has that cost, whether you actually use the energy or not. That's good. So this is 17 incoming, so if I play Snakebite, I'm fine. Memento Mori, no. Dodge and roll maybe, but I think this is... I think I need to... If anything, what I need to be doing is trying to remove my strikes as soon as possible from here. Kind of the best I could do on that turn. Okay. Damage is a little slow to start, so if I lose here, I think it's going to be because of that. Alright, it's not looking good for me. I don't think this is going to be a win. I think the deck is just too slow. Although, this is like an ideal situation, in a way. No, I think I'm gonna die. I need to block for 11. Rip. Like, did I talk a lot? I mean, you know? What's the point of streaming the game if I'm gonna be not yapping a little bit, you know? I'm gonna give Silent one more go because we didn't make it out of Act 1. The way I'm doing it is I give each character at least one run if they make it out of Act 1. I give them a second run if their first run doesn't make it through Act 1. So, Ironclad unfortunately died at the boss of Act 2. Upgrade a Strike and Defend could be pretty good. Or just to start on a Relic. What do we got to start off with? No shops before the elites start showing up. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. That's such a sexy path. I can do that. Okay, okay, okay. We got our plan. We have a plan. Hi, Ping Pong. Alright. Good night, Billy B. Random Relic. Hello, Selena Zuri. I'm trying to decide. Definitely not the Cursed Pearl. There's no shops to make that pay off. I think it might just be the Niao's Talisman. Because this could be something really good, or this could just be whatever. This is definitely an upgrade to whatever I'm starting with, so let's do that. How's stream going? Could be better, could be worse. I'm not as good at Slay the Spire 2 as I would like to be, so I'm not having very many successful runs, but I've been having an okay time, otherwise. Snakebite can run out the clock here a bit. Hello, acrobatics. Transform 2. Gain 5 max HP. I like the idea of transforming 2 strikes here. Let's do it. Echoing Slash? Wait, what the hell? That's huge. Oh, I like this game plenty. I've been playing nothing but this game for a while on stream. I'm just not very good at it. People who are really good at Slay the Spire are something else to see. Not regretting upgrading the attack and defend so far. Second Infinite Blades might be a bit much. I think I've got plenty of damage to not really need to take this deadly poison. I'll grab the Anticipate. Which of these cards is my favorite? I mean, Of the cards I have, Acrobatics is like really useful, and like they recently changed it from common to uncommon because it was so good. And then of these cards, I think Echoing Slash is a hot one. Ping Pong, I think it's less not good at it and more not getting the decks / hands you need to win. I mean, that's part of it, right? Being good at it basically means you are good at getting a situation where you are achieving the decks that you need to win. More consistently, right? And like there are people who are very good at that. If I draw Echoing Slash this turn, it'd be great. Nope. I'll take a risk here. If I draw Echoing Slash this turn. Boo. Well, Echoing Slash is literally the bottom card. Nice. Maybe this is skill-based. What do you think is skill? Is it skill? Maybe this is skill-based. What do you think? Is it skill-based or luck-based? It is... It's a bit of both. Like, luck is going to be, like, what order do you draw your cards in? What cards do you see at the end of each combat? The skill is... Like, there's the low level, like, what do I play turn to turn? And then there's the higher level, like, what do I grab now? And then what does that enable me to do later? And how do I take advantage of things like card removal at shops or events and things like that to ensure that, like, my worst turn possible or my worst hand possible is either very unlikely or is still good enough to get stuff done. And that's not an easy skill to develop. Here we go. Sharp on Echoing Slash, probably. Oop. Or I can make Survivor nimble again. I'm gonna try putting it on my Echoing Slash. Champion this game too. Let's just get to wins more than he loses status first. Granted, I'm also playing on the highest difficulty right now, which is going to be hard. 50%. In fact, I should probably rethink that statement, because even the top players in the first game lose about as much as they win at the highest difficulty. So maybe not that much. All right. Good job, Snakebite. Bag of Preparation. Okay. And we get some cards that go with our discard. I'll take the Untouchable. So, like, for example, like, here's my first... These first 10 cards are my starting deck. Right? My starting bonus was I get an upgraded Strike and a Defend, so +3 block and +3 attack. And then from here, I start adding cards. Snakebite is just a reliable damage card. it retains, when it's upgraded, does 10 poison, and that does poisons like the start of an enemy's turn, they take that damage, and the poison counter takes down to 9. Right, so it's just reliable damage, 10, then 9, then 8, then 7. So like over time, this is doing 55 damage if just this plays. That's 10 times 11 divided by 2. Yeah. But that's over time, right? That's over the course of like 10 turns. These two were just from transforming 2 strikes. This is like a card that's so good you always take it, and it always includes this discard. So you draw 3 cards and then you discard one of them. This one is one you start with. It also says discard. Sly says when this card is discarded, it gets played for free. So probably Silence. Before Acrobatics was made an uncommon card, Silent's most reliable archetype was Sly, because Acrobatics was a common card, so it was very easy to find it, and a lot of Sly cards are also common. So it just made Sly decks really, really strong and easy to build. With Acrobatics being uncommon, it's a little harder to build. I should rest. But yeah, so like, I have an Acrobatics, you start with Survivor, now it's good. At that point, it's okay to start taking 1 or 2 Sly cards. And then there are other cards that say discard on them that you want to start grabbing at that point as well. Okay. So I'll strike, backstab. Well, that's one of them. It's knowing which cards not to pick is one of them. Generally speaking, it's always gonna it's pretty much always gonna be the case that like there's some card that you're going to want to. There's always gonna be a card that like relies on a future synergy. Like if I saw a Sly card as my first card reward, my only card that works with it is going to be Survivor, so maybe then it's not as good of a pick. But then there are some cards that are almost always good to pick. Like Acrobatics, if you see an Acrobatics on Silent, it's almost always worth grabbing Acrobatics. But then, because then you have 2 cards that say discard, and one of them even draws, then the Sly effects become even better, right? Do I do 18 now, or do I apply 10 more poison? $18 now it is. Okay. And then sometimes it's a little difficult to tell also, like, which cards should I be okay, well, this is done. But, like, sometimes it can be a little difficult to tell, like, how should I play my turn in order. But that's just, like, you have to slow down and think about what you're going to do. The number of times I've been like, oh, if I had played that a little slower and counted things out, I would have realized that I had lethal this turn and took, like, 3 damage for no reason. Okay, so this one is going to be the Parasite. Appreciate the vote of confidence. Definitely play that, and that, and that. Let's see here. So he's about to attack me for 12. I'm blocking for 7. I play this now, I save 5. Oh! Hold on, this is interesting. I'm gonna choose to save this Heart of Iron, because next turn I'm gonna find out if Echoing Slash goes off like this. Let's find out. 1, and then this, does it play? Yep. That played out exactly how I wanted it to. So it killed the big guy, which caused its secondary effect to go in, and so it played again on the smaller guys. That's great. All right. Incredible. If I'd played this, it would have blocked for 5 on that one turn and then done nothing.
Welcome to the bear cave.
Thank you for the follow, Selena. But because I didn't play it, now I have it for another combat. Ooh. I think I want this prepared. Can I take all 3? I want all 3 of these. I think the footwork... Alright, I should take the footwork because it's uncommon and the other 2 are common. But goddamn, that was good. Did I drew all but one of my defense cards on that turn. Thank you, Captain's Wheel. Captain's Wheel being a bro here. Phantom Blades? Just a free extra 9 damage each turn? Sure. What does that upgrade to? 12? Eh. Do I make games? No. I have a skill set. Game making is not included in that skill set. Should get both of these in play. Go ahead and get that in play. I'll go ahead and play this turn. Take a little more damage now so that I can be dealing with these guys a little more efficiently here. All right. Connect on Discord? Eh. I don't tend to... I don't do... No, thank you. No offense. Oh, I was full blocking. Derp. Not full blocks, and then could do a little more damage. Yeah, this fight's going pretty smoothly from here. All right, and I win. That was a good one. Master Planner, tracking, Shadow Step. Master Planner, when it works, is one of my favorites, but it really only works well for drawn out fights. Shadow Step and tracking kind of do the same thing. In this deck, I feel like Shadow Step is probably the better one. It sure does clash with Snakebite, though. Because Neutralize is my only source of weak, probably not tracking. But if I upgraded Neutralize, tracking would make a lot more sense. I think it's too early for Master Planner to do anything. Shadow Step also goes with... I'm going to take Shadow Step here because I do want to add a couple more Sly cards to this deck. Okay. 5 cards and bring them back upgraded. Additional card draw. More energy at the start of the 3rd turn. Let's go with additional card draw. I can get up to 3 elites. I prefer the path. Oh god, am I going with just a 1 elite act? No, okay, I think this is the one I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go like that. Passes through this shop. I have to be able to survive that elite, but hopefully with this many cards on turn 1, that's not so bad. What is he going to take? But there are worse cards he could be taking right now. Alright, he's going to try to run away. Alright, that's a good sign. I should take one of these cards. Blade Dance or Leading Strike? Let's see. I'll take the Leading Strike, but Blade Dance could also be correct. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, Echoing Slash is going to hit twice. So it's going to be 18 to both of these. I think just plan to take 2 here. Take another 2. Okay. Calc Gamble? Blade Dance? Blade Dance would be more attractive if I had an accuracy instead of, if it was accuracy instead of Phantom Blades. I'd grab a Calc Gamble, because that's another one of those cards that's like almost always just a good idea to take. Footwork. Let's just use this here. Alright, he's dead next turn. This is good because he's attacking for a lot. Wow. Okay. Ricochet? Get in here. It's another, let's see. Lantern's not a bad thing to grab, but I think what I want here is just to remove a strike. Can I buy both of these? I can. Cool. Take advantage of that potion belt. Ouch. Great. A lot less great. But good enough. Second snake bite? And with this many cards per turn, I feel like deflect is probably the answer here. Not the worst second snake bite in the world, though. Ooh. I'm not going to another shop. Backstab and neutralize. Actually, 2 pretty good upgrades. Vigorous 8. Wait a second. Vigorous means that it does 8 extra damage the first time it's played. Turning Ricochet into 11/4 sounds... It's a risk, but I think it's worth it. Or a Calcum? May you never be needed, but holy shit. Okay. Let's think about this. I have a full hand. What I'm thinking is definitely play this backstab. Then I think I want these to exhaust, so I'm going to probably Calc Gamble, get rid of the Shadow Step, this defend, Untouchable, this defend. That'll play the Untouchable. It's not great. Let's see. No, I think that's what I'm going to deal with. Okay, let's see. What kind of work can we do here? This would do 11. Get that out of my hand. If I play this, it'll do 9. You'll go to 22. This puts it at 19. 2 plus 3 plus 3 is 8, which is just enough to make Echoing Slash work. Maybe I need to play Echoing Slash twice. That'd be 33 damage that they'd take. And I would need to weaken 12 plus 9 is still more than enough to kill me here. Let's dupe the Echoing Slash now. I need to play this. Okay. Tough fight. Accelerant seems really good here, no? Maybe not super great, but like turn Snakebite from a 10 damage card to a 19 damage card. I'll grab it. And rest. This deck can do some pretty good damage. I really need to not take extra damage here if I can. All right. I think a backflip is in order here. Okay, let's see. I sure do get a full hand of 10 on turn 1. Actually, that makes sense. Should get that in play. And probably also this. Let's just play that. Accelerant is real nice here. Is he just dead? Yeah, he's dead. Another ricochet? Nah. I think my damage is fine now. Also, it's Kaiser Crab again. Okay, let's see here. Sure. Get Snake Bite in play. If I play this, I'm gonna get 1 energy back. No escape. Okay. And I win. Alright, what do I take here? I think I stick with what I've got now. Thank you, Regal Pillow. I learned my lesson from the last time I came across the crab. Phrasing. Definitely playing that. 16 incoming? Sure. Oof. Let's go ahead and get that on play. You know, fumes would really slap here. Sure. It's rare, I find, for the triple block to actually be that good for blocking. Do I have footwork in play? Yes, I'm just frail as well. Okay. So I'm gonna do that and that. So right now it's taking... So if I play Snake Bite now on this thing, it'll go up to 24 poison, which means it takes 24, then 23, which is 47. And then 47 plus 15 is 73 or 72. Exact lethal. I should probably do that. I'm off? I was very off. What the hell? Oops. Nice. Good snake bite. Okay, he's coming in for 26 now. 'Cutting it close on this fight. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay. We did it. So, Nightmare could potentially do some very good things for us, but I really need an extra energy for it to work. Like Nightmare Accelerant. Get 4 copies of Accelerant in play. And then Snake Bite does 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6. It's a lot. Or on Nightmare Footwork, just get a bunch of footworks in play. Block for a lot for every block card I play. Also pretty good. I've never made Nightmare work in Slay the Spire 2. Tracking, assassinate. I already have a full hand at the beginning, so I'm not sure Assassinate's a good plan. What about tracking? Tracking and Shadow Step are a little redundant together. Tracking would really want that upgrade. If I got Nightmare, I would also really want an upgrade. I feel like Nightmare really enables what this deck is trying to do. Tracking like scrapes me over the finish line. I'm gonna grab Nightmare and just hope I can get it to work. Well, there we go. Card type. I can't enchant that one. So these are my only attack cards that I could enchant. So not the Tri-Boomerang. Do I even survive an elite to get upgrades? I don't know. I'm gonna take the Spike Gauntlets. Probably head right, remove another strike. Sounds correct. And just retain this one for 9 extra damage this turn. Defend Shadow Step. Ah, there we go. 22 damage 4 times. 30 damage. Shadow Step actually did something. Neat. I don't think any of these are it. Also, it's Door and Queen. It's Deadly Poison's a pretty good damage card, especially with Accelerant in play. I really want this Noxious Fumes. Fuck. I guess I'm taking the Noxious Fumes. And then crying if I don't find another way to... if I don't find another way to game block. Great. I can do 17 poison to get exact lethal on you. Then I guess strike and block potion. Get to keep my max HP for now. Okay. Alright, lose some max HP. But not the worst fight otherwise. Well, two shops in this close proximity, 2 shops is nonsensical, so gonna take that. Plus this. I don't like this scenario very much. No, I should hold on to those potions. I think they're going to cause me some damage here. I think I have to get those both in play if I want to actually... Certainly feels like it's going about how I feared it would. 15. Okay, at least I don't take another huge chunk of damage there. It's a good time for dodge and roll. I don't know if we're getting through this here, if I'm being honest. Alright, 15, 30. Do I have another attack at all, anywhere? Unbelievable. Okay, that'll do. Are you fucking for real? I'm mad enough to do this. This is cheating, by the way. You shouldn't do this if you want to get better at the game. I was so mad. Correct thing to do there is probably like to play a defend, then draw. But goddamn, that was stupid. I think Door's gonna eat my breakfast or eat my lunch, or what's the phrase? I don't fucking know anymore. Alright, this is an elite. Kind of need to do this. Oof. I think these guys kill me, to be honest. And dead. obnoxious. So if I'm reflecting on that run, I think once again I just built a very slow deck. And it just needed to be a lot faster to deal with those guys. Regent. Give Regent a go. I've had many a Regent run feel awesome, starting with Arcane Scroll. Bundle of Joy is not the best card to get there, but alright. I'm gonna go here. And then probably here. With the option to go that way if I'm feeling really strong by the end. Well, but that certainly does something. Should I just lean into it and just grab Manifest Authority? Sure. Let's just make a colorless card deck. Wow. Pillar of Creation. Okay, okay, we're cooking something up here. Oh, should have attacked him. Okay, so far this is actually kind of a fun way to play this character. I'll grab one Refined Blade. The thing about Regent is at any point you could just be given the fencing manual. So having at least one thing in your deck that causes you to spawn the sword is not the worst idea. Okay, this is kind of kicking ass. The Royal Gamble. Attack, skill, or power. I sure haven't picked up any attack cards. I'm very reliant on my card generation to do something there. Might use the weak potion here. Sure. I've kind of done everything but cause him damage that turn, didn't I? Yeah, let's do this. This deck is way too interesting to allow to die here, if I can help it. I'll take a Gather Light. More defense, please. Take the Glow Water Potion. Take a snooze. I think I'm going to stick with my original plan here. I don't feel particularly strong. I don't feel weak either. But like, isn't this so much more interesting to play than, like, a typical Regent deck is so far? I think so. Definitely take a reflect. More cards, please. Should have played the Star Potion, Royal Gamble, and then that. 12, 15, okay. Okay, Pillar of Creation, Manifest Authority. Not the best cards, but okay. I don't think I worry I might be a little slow to get going. Slash, I took way too long to allow myself to set up here. Definitely not playing the gambit here. Of course, draw a beatdown at the bottom of the deck. Reflect is kind of my damage here. It's a little crazy. Beat down once again, showing up at the bottom of the, or at the top of the draw pile. So I can kill this guy this turn. I think I just straight up got killed by these guys here. All right, now we're doing that. Panache finally activated. So I can strike. Strike, strike, die. What a pity. Wait, I can gather light, strike, reflect. Gather light, venerate. This is 18. This will be 27. 18 plus 9 is enough. Oh. But then I didn't. Well. Oh, that was such an interesting run. I'm so sad. Also, very rare to die to Phantasmal Gardeners. Extra strike and defend and 2 relics? Let's do it. Gyria and White Star. I like this. Alternatively, there's this. I think this is probably the safer option, though. How many no events that way? Pass through 1 event. Alright, I'm going to take a break real quick, and then I'll be back to continue this run. If my start break board gonna work, there we go. Okay. My stream deck is going very slow today. Alright, let's get going. All right. I'll take one Manifest Authority, I think. Yeah. I'm glad I paid attention to the numbers there, because I almost instinctively... I almost did not instinctively. Mayhem is actually really, really good on this character. Let's see. Orbit is also really good on this character, but I feel like I really need to take this Solar Strike, because I need damage. In fact, I'm thinking of... I should go through with this at least once. Ooh. Remove one of these strikes for, guilty? Sure. Sometimes these generation cards are just fantastic. I'll take a spoils. Yeah, this is what I meant to do. Single strike takes you out. Ouch. This could be... Alright, if this powers up Sovereign Blade, then it might be worth it to play it, to grab it. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be. And that's good for Birdonis, so... One Refined Blade. Eight plus 9 is enough to take this one out entirely. That'll do. What? He's still alive? Why is he still alive? God damn it. I just took a bunch of extra damage for no good reason. always take a reflect when you see a reflect. It's not a bad convergence either. I think that's correct. Good thing I was planning to rest anyway. This pays off Giria. Should probably take it. Now I shouldn't be hurting for damage. We'll see how this goes. That was certainly a turn 1 of all time. I definitely need to play this. Okay. Getting flashbacks to that one unwinnable daily from a while back. So I can do this. Alright, any 2 attacks will kill you. So this is 14 incoming. I can block for 5. Guess I'm going to 1. Scary. Probably parry. Definitely taking a big bang. And then to get through Bordonis, we're using probably both potions here. Thank you, Vambrace. I can refine blade. Okay. Ooh. Radiate's a fun card. Second Big Bang? Sure. It is Vantum. I'm gonna grab this patter. And for my troubles... I can't think of another time when I wouldn't go with the Cauldron. Or I can't think of another time where I would go with the Cauldron. I'm just going to grab the Cauldron to see maybe something here will help. Touch of Insanity? Alright. Well... Probably go ahead and do that, followed by that. Let's go ahead and drink this. Yes! Please, play Discovery. Or play some card. Play one of my cards at the start of the turn. Mayhem is fantastic in this game. Nice! Second Mayhem? It made 2 Mayhems in a row? Alright, I think we're winning this. Mayhem's doing the combos for me. I don't... Okay. I think I've won this. Hard carried by Manifest Authority of all things. Third Big Bang? I mean... yeah. Take whatever you want from that pile. Transform all strikes into defense. Or Calling Bell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 9 transforms. Fuck it. 2 Heavenly Drills of Void Form. You know, just a... ooh. Decisions, alignment, Void Form, all is possible in one turn. Something interesting just happened. I probably should seek out elites for those rare card rewards, huh? $21, 42 damage. Okay. So, can definitely do worse than take 2. $13 times up. Alright. I may have just stumbled onto a strong deck. Take another patter for the road. Sure. If I see a Gather Light, I should probably take it. This is 90 damage. Sometimes turns like that happen. I should take this glow. So what if I just took this debt and then planned to go to this? Casually get the rare card. All right. King's Courage. Another Liquid Memories. Or our Liquid Memories. Attack Potion. What's the rare card? Ooh. I'll take I Am Invincible. I'll take a Royal Gambit. Remove 2 cards and add a normality. Or enchant a card with perfect fit. Probably I Am Invincible, right? Kind of enables it to do the thing it's trying to do. Alright, this is 9 times 8, which is 72? Also, Knowledge Demon. Shining Strike, and then I should not take any more attack cards, because I think I'm good on attacks now. I mean... okay. Seemed worth it. Oh. Oops. And he's about to take 30. Good fight. Seeking Edge? Yes. Dying Star? Or decisions. What if I got decisions to play decisions on my decisions? Probably should make one of those big bangs in 8. Oh well. Alright. Potential for a broken run is here. It's 24. It's 39. All right. Good first turn. Two attacks kills. Great fight. Fantastic fight. Third decisions? Sure. Okay, can Royal Gamble. I got one more turn here. Thank you, Chandelier. Okay. Decisions plays decisions 3 times, which will then play decisions 3 times, which will then play Big Bang, which will then play Big Bang, which will now play, I guess, alignment. And I am invincible. And glow. I still don't kill him. Now I do. What a neat turn. I think that's fine. I think that showed me what this deck can really do on a fantastic turn. Yeah, let's play it on. Yeah. If I'd played it on patter, that would have been an incredible turn. Alas. It's not bad. Take 15 and then... All right. Nah. Crush Under is kind of tempting. I don't think so, though. Rests and... Man. Let's do this. Nice. Yes. Oh, and a skill? Yeah, sure. Let's just never have to worry about stars in this battle again. Man, that is a lot of damage that I want to pass up on because of Void Form. 16 times 12. 160 plus 32 is 190. Holy fuck. All because I genuinely do think that Void Form is going to be more valuable. Decisions, alignment. Guiding Star. $50 damage. It's a lot of damage again. Hidden Gem, bottom of the deck. Classic. I think this fight is over. Yeah. Holy shit. Skip. Turns out being able to just add, getting a choice of rare cards is quite good. I don't think Diamond Diadem is going to happen much. Delicate Frond could do stuff later, but let's just take that. And it's going to be Door Maker and Queen. Alright, let's just head up the left side here. Should have thought about that turn a little harder. Interesting. This Pandora, this is just a strong run between the White Star, the good Pandora's box. Like, what? Let's go through this again, right? I think Pandora's box gave me a third Big Bang. No, it gave me 2 Heavenly Drills and a Void Form and a Decisions. So like, my deck was damn near ready for the final boss pretty much immediately. So we can do this. Okay. That's this. That's boom. It's not the worst glitter stream. I really like where this deck is right now, though, so really not sure what else I should add. I could add to it. Blood Vial for Parrying Shield, Vajra for Fencing Manual. Yeah. Prophesize. That's fine. I think I've played Prophesize once. I mean... Nice. Reflect. Spoils. Ah, that's right. So I can just do that and that. Don't think any of those are needed. Gear train one more time. Yeah. And then I think I'll have to decide between if I want to go to another fire or if I want to go to something else. All right, well. For 3 turns. So I can make it 130. That was not helpful. I'm just taking 28 to the face, it looks like. It's kind of a shame. Realistically, like this is a good option, so is this. What's my hand like otherwise? Oh yeah, it's got all those cards. Getting the replay 3 of these. Or replay 2 to 3 of these. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. And then this should block for this blocks for 42 now. If I could play this for free, it wouldn't be bad, but I don't think so. A second void form? Sure. Makes me more likely to get the first one in play. Are there any things I want to remove in particular? Not really. I think my deck is fine as it is. I'm not really heavily craving any specific upgrades, so maybe I just go through the shop and see what's going on in there. Go ahead and play the void form. I mean, decisions. To play decisions. To play another decisions. To play give me more stars. According to Void Form, I've only played one card this turn. I think he's dead. Ah. Stacking all those patters had a pretty good use after all, it turned out. I think it's the potions I should be taking a look at here. I think that's going to be the most valuable thing I can do here. Pale blue dot's not bad, but that sure is just 30 to the face I'll be taking here. Ouch. I can just play Royal Gamble without having to... Sure. I should play that. And then this. 118 damage. Should I just... Yeah, I should just play Void Form. With my Void Form. Oh, that's right. Replay on the patter. Alright, take one more here, and then if I draw any attack at all, I should... Or if I draw my attacks, I should be good. Okay. Closer than I would have thought it would have been. Maybe one more invincible. I am invincible for the road. Yeah. All right. Getting a Void Form down on turn 1 seems pretty good. Okay, let's see. He's probably the one I'm most scared of. Sure. Choose 2 cards to put in my hand. I mean... I guess we're just gonna play a bunch of patters. Doesn't really feel like it did anything. Guess it took out half his health bar. Ouch. This is 11 times 8. This is 88 damage. Okay. Alright, now I just gotta survive this somehow. Okay. Probably reflect. Big Bang. Hidden Gem. Big Bang. So this is currently doing 11 times 12. So 130 something. Unfortunate. Guess who can just replay a bunch of their cards? I think I won this one. I think I need to do this. It's just 45 incoming? Jesus. 30 incoming. That's still scary. $60 incoming. Oh, wait a second. This is 20 times 8. Which is... well, 20 times 8 is what, 160? Not enough. Damn. One more turn and I would have had it. Holy shit. Alright, I need to end this. That was so close. I almost beat it. That deck was definitely strong enough too. I think the door fucked me up too bad. I literally only had 24 health going to the queen. Like, that deck was strong enough to win. I just wasn't quite there. I am... Not feeling great here. It's a daily Ironclad draft. Alright. Next time I'll start off with Necrobinder. I think it really is like that was super close. I'm so upset about that though. Anyway, have yourself a good day.